on me. Get off me.
Alright, we are live again. I don't know what the hell just happened. I'm assuming PlayStation Network was just being a piece of crap.
Hopefully.
So, yeah, I guess we got blitzed off, and, yeah, I guess that's what happens when we have the Blitz night talking about Overwatch. Now, I don't want you talking about Overwatch because I'm so sick of hearing about the game, but one thing that I am even more offended by is the gaming gods trying to fuck us out of a podcast topic. So I want you to go hit us with that fucking Overwatch crap again, just to show them who's boss, because now I'm on your side.
Oh man.
Yep.
I guess this is a good thing overall.
Yep.
So I think the last thing I was saying was that this is going to be a big Major League Gaming type thing. Like, it is almost caught up to frickin' StarCraft and like the rankings in South Korea. Like, that's how big this is going to be.
Yeah, probably.
And this thing just came out. They're going to keep supporting it. There's already a new support character coming out. But what they really need is like new game modes, because all they have is King of the Hill and like capture the area / escort missions. So there's essentially two different game modes in the game. But the number of characters and how balanced it is overall is really impressive.
Don't you dare. That shit was not balanced. That was not balanced
It
at all.
is.
That's why so many characters got a nerf, and why they had to change it so in competitive play you can only have one of each character type in a game.
Right. That's the biggest thing that needed help.
See,
items in stock.
This is why I don't like Overwatch, because I don't even play the fucking game and I know too much about it.
Sounds like you are keeping tabs on it, like you like it.
I just have it on. I just go on Twitter and I hear about it. I talked to Mark Kern, I think he was the team lead on World of Warcraft, the original one, and he talks about it, and I can't avoid it. You know what? We should try to get his ass on the podcast at some point. I don't even know if he owns a PS4, but if we could get him on the podcast, I think that'd be sweet. I wonder what he'd have to say.
Wait, who?
Mark Kern.
I would be very impressed if you could do that.
The naval. We might have to appease him with some.
When
naval.
you say you talk to him, what are you talking about here?
Twitter.
We're usually just shit posting, so.
He responds pretty frequently on Twitter.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mean we're like bros or anything, but we share the same opinions on like the fucking SJW bullshit going on. So, common cause there. But it'd be cool to have him on. I think I'd feel bad if I didn't have some him-specific topics to bring up, you know? So, but that would be kind of neat. I don't know if we'd have to...
So I got a bit of a confession to make.
Another one?
About Overwatch.
What's that? That you spent 70 hours playing it instead of working on Salt and Sanctuary?
Oh no, that's I mean, that's... Yeah, a little bit, but that's not the part you're not going to like.
All right, get on with it.
I've started a guide for Overwatch.
There's no guide to be written about Overwatch.
There is.
No,
there really is.
No, there's not. Because
there absolutely is.
By the time you're done writing a guide for Overwatch, it'll have been patched all to hell to the point where your guide is obsolete. I mean, that's like the reason I never wrote a Diablo 3 guide or anything, you know?
Yeah,
why did I record
There's
EverQuest guide I was doing.
Oh.
Which is still up on GameFAQs.
There is several basic things that people can definitely stand to know about that game.
You know what? What do you think about Battleborn?
About Battleborn?
Yeah.
Have not tried it.
Oh, so you didn't try the one that actually has game modes. Don't worry, no one else has either. Oh, shit.
I really want to, but... Have you tried it, Jared?
No, I have not. I watched some online, you know.
There's a flaming bitch behind you.
Shit.
It's just that Blizzard basically did all their betas and everything, like whenever Battleborn was doing their stuff, so they purposely sabotaged it.
Well, that's called competition.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now I am mad at
I
you
don't
because
know. It's
we
hard
need-
to beat. It's hard to beat Blizzard when it comes to getting a game right.
now come on, we do need to finish that damn salt guide at some point.
We do, and work has been done on it since the last podcast, I guess.
I actually saw Greg playing the game the other day.
Haha, see? Oh, good. So I'm not
And
lying.
he switched to Overwatch.
I believe it. I worked on it a bit to cut screenshots for it because holy fuck, my hard drive
What's
is
this
like a
light trap?
graveyard for media. So. Oh no, I know what it was. I know why I found that all that alcohol. You were so busy killing all the zombies that their corpses would like clip and. I don't know what other game has done this, but when there are too many corpses lying around, it just like deletes the corpses and then turns them into the shit they were carrying.
And to loot.
Yeah.
Yeah. This
that
game
must
does
be what
that.
happened. Okay. Alrighty. So, are we doing a quest or are we just fucking around?
We are finding Ghazi's
Both?
place, apparently.
Okay, so oh shit. I'm getting too greedy.
So,
and not
yeah.
moving.
I'm totally going to do a general guide to Overwatch, and yes, it's going to change over time, and yes, the guide is going to be general because I'm not a Major League Gaming pro, but yeah, you know, it's not going to be very hard to do. Should be pretty easy. I've played enough of the game that new players will find this helpful at the very least.
You're doing it
I
for
have no
hits.
regrets.
You're doing it for hits. You're just trying to capitalize.
If I was doing it for hits, wouldn't have I started a long time ago?
Well, maybe you were worried about how much of a douche it would make you look like and had reservations. But then greed overcame common sense. No, if you were doing it for hits, you'd be writing about Pokemon Go, let's be honest.
Yeah, for sure. Which is the #1 guide apparently on, or wanted guide on GameFAQs.
Yeah, I say I've stopped caring about hits on GameFAQs, but I still proudly posted my 7 million hit mark. It's still kind of a benchmark, even though I could give a shit less about the site these days. So. But yeah, Overwatch. I don't know. See, for me, Overwatch, I was done with it after the first beta, because I was like, yeah, okay, I've seen all the fucking game modes. I've done this before. It held as much interest for me as Doom's multiplayer did.
I don't know. Doom's multiplayer has variety in weapons. Overwatch has 21 freaking characters, all with their own special abilities. Like, each of them have 3+ special abilities, and
So does Battleborn.
yeah,
And
but
Battleborn has
apparently-
offline play, and
Yeah.
But we're talking Gearbox
Actually,
and
Battleborn
Blizzard, right?
has, yeah.
Hey guys, I'm gonna interrupt for a second. Come to
Oh.
where I am and talk to this dude if you haven't, because he gives you a bunch of money.
which icon are... Oh, wait, you wouldn't be.
I'm the
No.
I'm the one that's not purple, which is what BK is.
I can't see your icon, so I don't know where the hell you are.
Behind you guys? I think you're running the other way.
Ah,
Oh, I
help
see.
me. I'm apparently dead.
Oh, shit.
Get to me. Quick, quick, quick.
Trying. I'm not that far away. Let's hope I can get there.
This is the first time this has happened.
Woohoo! Okay, let's run over to Rebecca, because I want to kill all these things.
Well, I ran over to you guys,
Oh, well,
so...
then let's kill all these things
Follow
now that
me.
we're here. Alright, so you play anything other than, well, Mighty number 9. I think you should redo that too. Holy... Who blew that
Holy
up?
crap.
Is
what
anyone still
happened
alive?
there?
Rebecca's still alive. A propane tank blew up. Let's save Beaks. Where the hell's
There's
Beaks?
some fast things coming out here now. So apparently noise draws the fast ones.
Apparently.
I'm voting for a retreat.
No way. Never retreat.
Never surrender.
Never surrender.
Well, I'm going to watch from up here where it's safe. Now, my
Combat
weapon...
stand.
Yeah, because there's a bunch of them there, man. Let me go get a different weapon that's not shit. Okay. Now I can actually fight.
So yeah, Mighty number 9. I mean, I had to try it, right?
Mega Man's spiritual successor.
Yeah. I've played all the old Mega Mans, I've played all the Mega Man X's. It's just something I had to do. Not impressed. I mean, KG Inafune has done a lot of harm for the kickstarting community with this. I don't know if that's necessarily a bad thing, but
Not to mention the whole...
I guess it is.
The whole platforming Mega Man shooter 2D side-scroller genre. I mean... you know what? I'm going to be honest. Every time now I hear the word spiritual successor...
You're going to think of this?
No, it's not even just that, because, like, I've been hearing for years about how this game or that game was a spiritual successor to Baldur's Gate. We have Torment Tides of Numenera, which isn't out yet. That's the spiritual successor to Planescape. We have the spiritual successor to Chrono Trigger. We have the spiritual successor to Mega Man. And most of these games suck. And they're not the spiritual successor. So I'm going to... Here's what I think about the whole matter. Most of these games that were awesome and were created back in the day, that were great and we love them, they were influenced by other things, usually an amalgamation of other things. And the spiritual successor to these games, they don't seem to understand what they were influenced by. So they're just kind of like doing Chinese whispers of what the original inspiration was. And what you get out of that is just shit. That's what it seems like, these games, that they just want to poorly mimic the successes of other things without understanding why they were something worth
successful.
Yes. Why they were something worth mimicking, I should say. So Rebecca, take us to who we were supposed to talk to for all this money.
Trying to find him.
Okay. That's my 2 cents on it. I've seen enough spiritual successors that just sucked. So, you know, and we just, you know, this isn't the first thing that's come out that's tried to be an add-on or a successor or a continuation of something that totally bastardized it and made me not want anyone to try it again. Like, Baldur's Gate Siege of Dragonspear. Now, granted, that wasn't a technical fuck-up, because they were using the same engine and same assets. They just decided that what people wanted wasn't really what people wanted, and they knew that people really wanted the SJW version of Baldur's Gate. Which I don't think anyone in their right fucking mind wanted, so...
Well, there's a chest where I am if you guys come here. I have to figure out where that dude was.
But, yeah, it's enough of that.
There's been a few games that, you know, actually did well from trying to play off the success of the older titles, like Shovel Knight. It's a great game.
Yeah, you can't deny Shovel Knight's a great game.
No, I'm not going to overgeneralize.
I mean, Nathan might, because he's
I've never
like,
played
oh, this is 2D.
Nah,
this isn't Baldur's Gate. This is horrible.
Motherfucker,
He's also horrible at platformers.
I'm not a fan of platformers, but that doesn't mean platformers are bad. That just means I don't like them.
There's a whole bunch of treasure in this lower portion, too.
Like, I loved fucking Salt and Sanctuary, so don't even play that shit. So, I'm fine with 2D games. Rebecca's the one who doesn't like 2D games.
Their graphics are shit.
So, I mean...
So I found a safe house.
A new one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one you have to fix or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think you have to fix these things.
That's fine. Oh, I guess I can't open that door. Well, whatever. But yeah...
But I mean,
I know what you mean, Greg. Inafune fucked things up.
It isn't the worst game ever. I mean, let's not pretend this is a horrid game, right? Like this is a playable game. You just have to be in the Mega Man NES mindset. But yeah, I mean, there's much better to be had for sure.
Did it live up to expectations?
It delivered on the most basic things that it promised. It did not live up to expectations.
I mean, because I don't think the game... I don't think that people were expecting something that could not be lived up to. Honestly, I don't. I think people just wanted that Mega Man itch scratched, and there's no reason why this couldn't have scratched it and maybe done a few new things, because, you know, that's why we're at it, talking about 2D side-scrollers. Let's compare it to Salt and Sanctuary, right? If you kind of had that Souls' itch, then I'd say the game scratched that itch. And it added new things besides. Like, it wasn't just a shallow derivative. So...
And I don't feel like Mighty Number 9 did that.
Yeah.
At all. Which is its biggest failure.
So based on that, I'd say that as an outsider, it didn't live up to expectations, because I don't think anyone will remember it as something that brought back the Mega Man franchise. I mean, those are big shoes to fill, but you know what? Fuck it. Inafune's the one who was preaching that shit. Yeah, and you have to, because that's how you sell the Kickstarter, but
that's how you get the money. Yeah, that's how you get the money.
That's how you got the money, and then you did another Kickstarter to get more money.
Yeah, for a while, and that's one of the biggest things that bugs me. You can't do a Kickstarter for something. Well, you can, but you shouldn't do a Kickstarter for something when you haven't delivered your first game. Like, you should be 100% in on this thing, right?
No, he did another Kickstarter to get more money for Mighty Number 9, and then he did Kickstarters after that to get money for other games and stuff.
Yeah, Red Ash is what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, if the guy who's promising all this shit moves on to something before the first promise is delivered, like, he seems like the Peter Molyneux of Japanese gaming now, you know? And
well, now he does.
Now he does. Well, you know what? You only get one chance to fuck up your reputation. So...
Yeah.
And Jared knew exactly what the fuck I meant as soon as I said that. So, thank you, Jared, for being informed. But, yeah, it's a shame. It's not my genre, but I want people to get what they want out of these old games, because... Or these reboots, I should say. Because I have a lot of really old games that I'd like to see come back, and I'm not going to sit there and, you know, want everyone else's fucking childhood memories to be shat all over by a crappy Kickstarter that... I mean, he weakened the chances of anyone ever actually doing this right. Because next time someone says, no, this will be the Mega Man you've been waiting for, since Capcom decided they can't be fuck bothered. And everyone be like, just like Mighty Number 9.
We shall see how Ukulele and Bloodstained or whatever fares.
Yeah. And I think I've made my opinions on Bloodstained known, but I'm not liking how it looks. That's more of a character design thing, so...
You don't like Ukulele because it's a platformer.
Yeah, I won't like it as a game. I won't like the genre, but... There's a big difference between me shitting on...
Yeah, that's because I grew up on, you know, and I absolutely... I would take a N64 era collectathon over a lot of games nowadays. See,
you're just out of here. I think the mid to late 90s was like the best era of gaming. Like, if you restrict me to 3 or 4 years, I would say 97 to 2001 or 2000. And that was the best. That was the highlight. And not a single platformer is included on that list, I might add. So. But you know what? That's a subject for a whole nother fucking podcast when we don't have any ideas. So we'll not get too deep into that shit. I mean, it is unfortunate, like I said, for fans of Mega Man who want to see a proper return to grace, but
they should have focused more on making it streamlined, and they should have taken way more Mega Man X cues than original Mega Man cues. I mean, look at the state of gaming, right?
I mean, people just don't want to admit.
Power shields, regenerating health.
That shit's not going to work anymore.
Every new kid who plays this Mighty Number 9 game is going to be
move
flat
back,
out
guys.
on
Move back,
it.
move back.
Oop. I survived.
Warning.
Okay, I'm going to run. Let's run towards that marker.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of this shit. We're just killing zombies for the fun of it. And while it's fun... Ooh, there's a fast one.
Aw. Somebody took the sledgehammer.
Oh shit. I'm getting killed by a fast one.
Also, speaking of platformers, I did buy, Greg will like that, I bought Shantae.
Oh, Greg will like that.
Shantae.
I haven't played it yet, but...
Oh, you haven't played it yet? Okay.
Because we were going to ask how you like it.
Yeah.
I mean, I played a little bit of the last one that was released on the PS4. I enjoyed it.
Risky's Revenge.
I think.
Yeah. Well, there's a new Shantae game coming out soon called Half Genie Hero. But yeah, all the Shantae games are not afraid of using sex appeal to try to sell. That's for sure.
Can a game like that even have sex appeal? I mean, really?
Well, I mean, as much as a 2D platforming pixelated boobies get people off, then I suppose.
Oh yeah, that would have been the hottest game back in 1993.
Yeah. Well, you know. Hey, agility leveled up. Yay.
Well, what else have you played?
Far Cry Primal, finally. I got platinum on that.
Yeah, right. Forgot about that one.
That was fun. That's a collectathon, oh boy.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
Speaking... Right behind you. Watch out, behind you. Both of you.
I'm busy looting.
What is
Yeah,
it?
it is.
Far Cry 3 with a prehistoric skin on it.
Yeah, it's you being a kid. Well, I've never played Far Cry 3 or 4, but I assume they're very similar.
You know, you say that derisively, Jared, but fuck you. That sounds awesome.
Well, there isn't many games out there where you can be a caveman.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, don't forget
the change of
guides
pace.
for Far Cry 3 and 4, so...
Yeah, so why didn't
So
you
you're
do...
sick to death of them?
Why didn't you do Primal? Was there just no market for it, or are you just too busy, or...
Well, that's what Seven Clear said, that they didn't really think there was a market for it.
Yeah, I mean,
Really?
it's amazing what guides don't sell. So... Like the Souls guides,
There's
they
no
don't
guides
sell.
for it on GameFAQs either.
God, I guess no one could be bothered to give a shit.
No. I mean, not that you really need a guide. Those games are pretty easy.
Yeah, they're all map markers galore. I'd like it. I'm gonna probably buy it on Black Friday, and I'll probably try to get time to play it.
I'll get it for 20.
Yeah, it's worth 20 for sure.
I think it's... No, that's Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid 5 was like $23 last I checked. And I was tempted to buy it, but...
That's also worth it.
I was tempted to buy it, but I was shamed by my stack of unplayed games. Rebecca didn't even have to shame me for once. I shamed myself. I'm starting to feel bad about it, but what can I do? I'm too busy on The Witcher 3. Alright, so what else have you played, BK?
Let's see
before we
here.
go on, give me a review score for Mighty Number 9.
Oh, for Mighty Number 9.
Yep.
Oh.
I'll ask you to give me a review score for Overwatch when they actually ship a full game out.
I've already reviewed Overwatch. I wrote up a review for it. It's on GameFAQs. I gave it an 8. Mighty Number 9 I actually haven't got around to reviewing yet, but it feels like a 5 to a 6 to me. Like it.
Oh wow! Out of 10?
I don't know how. Well, this you know who Dr. Light is, right? From Mega Man.
Yeah, vaguely.
What Dr. White is the new. We have to secure this area, by the way.
Yeah.
Dr. White is the new Dr. Light. He's got this giant afro, right? And it looks like utter shit. Like it doesn't even look textured properly. It's embarrassing.
Okay,
The mere fact that Kenji let this ship like that is just fucking embarrassing.
Well, he wasn't paying attention to this shit anymore. What's his name? Dr. White?
Dr. White, yeah.
Okay, I want to see this character.
Yeah, take a look at them. And then when they're doing their cutscenes, right? There's like there's no emotes at all. Like they will make these. They'll change expressions sometimes, but when they're talking, there's nothing. It is horrible. And the first boss fight you get into is against this fireman clone, right? And you're supposed to dodge his attacks based on his audio cues. But in the middle of the frickin' fight, they start a conversation, so you can't even hear the audio cues you're supposed to listen to anymore. And they put up a text box, so you can't even see half the battle arena anymore. It's... Ugh. I don't know.
Just bad design.
Full of bad design.
Yeah, it looks like they didn't put any texture in his afro, and they just tried to rely on it being a 3D object with lighting to shade it, color it, make it look like an afro, but it totally does not work. It just looks like he has some weird, you know those yellow plastic, rubber, whatever, dog toys that have like the flanges sticking out of them? It looks like that on someone's head, but brown.
Oh, come help me. I need help.
Trying to get to you. Hope you're not too far away. Okay, I think
I was out killing things and I paid for it.
Or did we get that safe house set up yet?
Yeah, I set it up.
Okay.
So Far Cry Primal, that's another one I beat. I beat Doom.
Did you platinum Far Cry Primal?
I did. I platinum Far Cry Primal.
Okay, well, what's your review of that one? If you just want to go run through and tell us all about the game, because I give a fuck
that's
less.
A solid 8.
Really?
It's a collectathon. It's a collectathon for sure. So if you don't want to, collect a ton of things, it's probably not for you. But it sure. I mean, you tame animals, right? So you can literally tame a saber-tooth lion at some point, and you can ride it, and you can chuck spears at enemies, and take over any enemy encampments while riding your saber-tooth. So there you can tame a bear. It's a whole bunch of cool things you can do in that game.
So what's not to like? I heard people say that it got repetitive. Like after the first few missions,
get repetitive
it's very
for
samey.
sure.
See,
yeah, it does, but you level up and you there's a lot of weapons, you got spears, you got one-handed clubs, you got two-handed clubs, you got bows, you got long bows, you got throwing knives. There's a bunch of weapons, and they dole them out as you play.
Okay, let's run towards this quest marker, because there's a flaming one behind us, and I'm totally not sticking around for all that crap. Oh, crap.
I gotta loot all these guys. So I played Doom, and it, in my opinion, is one of the better games of the year so far. Like, the first person, the single-player campaign in that game is fantastic.
Okay. Alright, because I was planning on getting it, but,
You have to go through this tunnel? Oh,
yeah.
Jesus. I need to climb this bus and make a med pack.
Yeah, I probably should have done that. I'm going to climb another bus and do the same
I
thing.
cannot make any med packs. Oh, this is good. So Doom is really fun. Like, they have 8, 9 different guns. Each gun has 2 or 3 different mods on it that you can... Weapon is broken. Ah, damn it. That you can use. And it's, you know, it's got multiplayer, of course, which is about what you'd expect.
Yeah, it's kind of ass, let's be honest.
But the single-player campaign alone is worth it if you're into first-person shooters. Because, I mean, you got the levels, you got all these weapons. Each weapon has 2 mods. They got challenges. So each level has its own set of challenges with upgrade points for weapons, upgrade points for armor. They got these things they call runes, which are kind of like magic abilities you can do. And each of those have their own upgrades. Like, there's a lot to do here. There's a lot of variety. And these zombies are just...
Endless?
Yeah.
I healed you, by the way.
Hey, how can you heal people?
Stand behind them and hit square.
What, do
Really?
you have to use a medikit to do that, or are you just applying
I
first
don't know,
aid?
probably.
Okay.
I don't know if you have to use a medkit or not, but I had 3.
Oh, okay. I'm at the area, so I just I guess I'll wait for all you to show up.
Too bad it's not giving us a quick thing.
Yeah. Am I gonna have to come back and try and save people?
Probably, because I'm dying.
Yeah, I see you. I should be able to get to you if I can get past these
Trying
zombies.
to get you away from that stupid fire zombie, but it decided to eat my face.
So yeah, I bought Doom, God, about a month ago, a month and a half, but I just haven't had time to play it. I'm planning to stream
yeah,
it.
that's right, you do have it, don't you?
Yeah, it's going to be my next game I stream once I'm done with Final Fantasy VII on the Gamer Guides channel. So I've been saving it for that. That's kind of, I guess, going to be my outlet for games I want to play, but I'm too busy writing to actually play. So I figure I can make progress on those games, collect a little bit of a paycheck while I do it. Because they want me to stream stuff. So.
I'll tell you this, if it wasn't for Doom being glitched, I would have a platinum on Doom as well.
Did they patch that yet or not?
They did. It's patched. Like, I can go get it and upload my save from storage, and I'll have another platinum.
Yeah, you've been platinuming
So that's how much I
shit out of
enjoy
games.
Doom.
Yeah.
Very enjoyable game.
It was fun. We downloaded the demo and they totally conned $30 or $40 out of us. I was a little bit upset because they just had Prime Day on Amazon, which, like, the last Prime Day was an absolute joke, except for the fact that they sold Doom for $30, and I was like, fuck. I haven't even played the damn thing. I could have just waited and got it for $10 cheaper.
Right?
But, yeah.
Yeah, but you didn't know that. You can't be too mad at yourself.
Yeah. So are you guys, like, fighting your way up that tunnel, or what?
Oh, you just ran past everything, didn't you?
You're goddamn right.
Yeah, we killed Fire Bitch, I think. And we got $8. Okay. Yeah, screw this. I'm running.
Yeah, they're not worth it.
They're really not. So, yeah, well, what number grade would you give Doom?
9, easy.
9? Wow.
It is really good.
I played the first level, I played the demo, and it got Rebecca and I both to go, maybe this game's worth $40. So, it's a rare game.
Hey, we found you.
Now, Rebecca does have that Doom nostalgia, to be honest, so it did have some bonus points for that. But, yeah. For a game that's just a dedicated first-person shooter, getting money from us like that is unusual. Because that game had Black Friday written all over it. But I couldn't help myself, and I'll probably be playing it. Because I'm making good progress on Final Fantasy VII on the Gamer Guides channel. Which, oh, Jared, should I do a shameless plug? I think I should do a plug. Feels like I should do a plug. You can watch me play games on Gamer Guides at www.twitch.tv/gamerguides. I stream on
Oh,
Mondays
what a
at 4
shameless
o'clock.
plug.
You can also watch
Listen
Jared.
to
He
this.
streams, what's it, 10 o'clock Friday nights? No, you should hear it,
11 Eastern.
11 Eastern. Okay, okay. It's 10 for where normal people live. So...
Listen to this guy, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, you
what
should
a
hear.
plug.
You should hear me at the end of the Gamer Guide streams I do. I'm like, you can buy our guides at www.gamerguides.com. So, I have fun with it. It's fun. It's fun to have something to sell. Makes me feel like a productive member of society and all that shit. All right. So, any other games you play?
I'm sure there is. What else have I played? Oh, let me think. Oh, you know what just came in the mail that I haven't played yet that I want to, that I've talked about?
What's that?
Zero Time Dilemma.
I don't even recall that.
You don't recall us talking about it?
No.
The Zero Escape series, it's a visual novel. You do
No.
not care about it whatsoever. Yeah? That sounds about right.
I'm starting to remember why I forgot about it.
Oh, jeez. I've also played, I've Platinum Ratchet and Clank, the new Ratchet and Clank game.
Yeah.
That was pretty fun. Like, that's supposedly a remake of the first PS2 game.
It seems like a
Oh,
pretty
somebody
direct
sent
remake.
me a friend request. Zombie841. I wonder if they're watching this stream or not. It's a little weird.
Or if it's
That's
just
fine.
convenient.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, if
But
you
this
are...
this Ratchet and Clank game is fantastic, by the way. Like, it's 3D platforming at its best. It's pretty easy. Like, I mean, kids could play it. Not my 7-year-old, but you know.
Yeah.
But it sure is pretty. Like, they released the Ratchet and Clank movie at the same time.
The movie...
Do you recall
the,
that?
The game based on the movie based on the game, I think is what they are plugging it as.
Right.
Yeah.
Which, if you gotta plug it, that's the way to plug it.
So we do have a few people watching, surprise, surprise. So if any of you want to type something up, we can answer questions, read shit out aloud, or just banter. So if you are there.
Yes, and if you want to play Overwatch with me, I am more than happy to oblige.
Yeah.
Bkstunt, you can just add me. We can play some Overwatch together. That's fun.
All right. Have I told you? I've decided. I think I did tell you what our next game is going to be.
What's that? Alienation?
Hey, our next game is Alienation. That's the next one we're playing.
Yay!
So you're just gonna have to suck it up and play with us noobs. Although Rebecca and
Yeah.
I got kind of sidetracked. Like, I really got the urge to play it yesterday, so we were playing it and just kind of grinding shit out. And
Well, there's 3 different characters to pick, so that's not a big deal.
yeah, I'm only level 8 with the tank, and so I'm not like I'm not far into the game at all. But it's fun. The Diablo style loot drops, they have me. That is.
Oh, really?
if you add that crap to any game, you have just doubled the value of that game in my mind. So that's not an exaggeration.
They want us to go a long ways for this box of chocolates for his mom, don't they?
I know, medium difficulty.
Dead
my
Island
ass.
did the same stupid shit. Like, I clearly remember one of the first missions, they wanted you to find champagne for some lady.
Oh crap!
Now, why the hell would I ever spend my time doing that for anyone?
Because you're supposed to
we
make
have to get
friends,
seizure
and
medicines.
Friends.
that's what they said. That's what the dude was saying. Make friends. This will get people to
I
like
would
you.
punch you in your frickin' face if you asked me to get you champagne during the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, I'd ask you to get shotgun shells during the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, and then he'd use them for himself.
Well, I don't give a fuck. Less
Oh.
goddamn zombies. Okay, where the hell? I swear one of the objective markers just popping away. Okay, no, I see it. It's turning into different. Okay, it had me fooled. Never mind. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, it turns into like an area marker.
Where are we? Okay. No, guess we can't get in that way. So yeah, lots of games coming out. Oh, right. Now, never mind.
I've got a few more I've actually played.
Go on with it then.
Like, we could go on for a while here.
We've got all. Well,
I tried out.
We've got all night, but.
I tried out Dragon Quest Heroes.
Ah, yeah. So what do you think about that one?
It is basically Dynasty Warriors with Dragon Quest characters. I mean, did anybody really expect any different?
No. Did anyone want any different? Because I didn't.
I guess not. It's fine for what it is. Yeah. I don't know if I'll platinum it, but it is what it is. There's a hole here. It is gone now. What's that from? Anybody? Anybody?
Oh, I have no idea. Okay, we're just getting more and more zombies on us as the moment goes. And I have no clue still how to enter this building.
Somebody is dead.
Me. I only had a little bit of health to begin with. I had like 9 hit points.
How am I not reviving?
You got her.
There we go.
There's like a dude in like a beekeeper suit.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
There's like a bunch of them. They're like hazmat people.
So, yeah, I played Dragon Quest Heroes a while back. I actually got it new because I really needed that.
New?
Yeah, I needed that Dynasty Warriors. It scratched, so. And it did that.
Oh, wow.
And I like the characters. I've really been jonesing for more Dynasty Warriors. Not Dynasty Warriors, just Dynasty Warriors, but Dragon Quest as well. And this game
shit.
let me do both.
Somebody killed me. Somebody killed me.
Those things explode.
What things? The bees?
The beekeeper guys.
So
Somebody got me.
Oh, I don't need to find out where you are. Yeah, let me get you. Oh, Rebecca got you.
I thought I was dead, but apparently I got back up.
So how the fuck do you get into this damn building?
I don't know.
Not through the doors, apparently.
Yeah.
I thought it might be through the hole in the ground, but...
No, that's just a darkness hole to nothing land. Huh. What the? Oh, I got my ass kicked by a zombie.
I also tried a game that I know you have never tried before, and it's probably, 11, 12, 13 games into a series.
Anyone gonna raise me?
I'm trying to find you. I found you.
Yay. What's that game?
Called Atelier Sophie.
No, I've heard of that.
You have?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you talked
impressed.
about it on this podcast before.
That's possible.
I'd be surprised if you didn't.
Yeah, that came in the mail. I tried it out. It's pretty much like previous Atelier games. No big surprise.
Well, is that
Okay,
what you
seriously,
bought it
how
for?
do you get into this damn building?
Yeah, I have no freaking idea.
Are you in?
No.
Nothing?
I can't fathom how to get in here. There's a bunch of doors, only one you can interact with, and it's locked.
You can't get in through the roof somehow?
Not that I see. Do they have to make generic-ass quests like this so fucking stupid?
Yeah, this is pretty dumb.
Like, run across half the island to get to the fucking area isn't bad enough. But they also have to make the place a fucking puzzle to get into. It's obnoxious. We might move on to Alienation faster than I thought.
Lockpicking, easy. There's a door between the freaking windows.
Oh, that's a door?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Doesn't even look like a
Save
door.
me $30.
Yeah,
I
we're
just
saving.
lockpicked the door and I'm inside.
We're saving Jared some money here.
And it is alarmed. Oh, son of a bitch.
Yep, I'm getting
Better
on the
hurry.
roof. Oh crap! There's all kinds of zombies.
Oh, did you get the movie?
Yeah, I grabbed it. I'm going out the back.
Fuck. Okay, apparently.
Run to the marker. Run to the new marker.
I'm trying, but there are running zombies after us. I guess I'll head uphill over here, huh? Yeah, I don't have any picks. I should make some lock picks. The way this is going, we're gonna need lock picks to get into every damn place.
Oh, I got a ton of lock picks.
So, anything else? Are there any other games you played? Let's just get them all out of the way. We don't need to save them for next time.
Nah, that's it. Let's call it. I mean, there's plenty more, but none that I beat and or spend a shit ton of time on.
Ah, so you just kind of casually played them. Filthy casual.
Filthy casual.
Get the special chocolate bars from Mom. I think I already got one. Maybe I didn't. Alright, well, let's start going through the shit I have written down then. Into the podcast proper. We're still going to talk about games we played. That last workshop for Fallout 4. What was it called? Contraption Workshop?
Contraptions Workshop, yeah.
That thing sucked.
And we both played that.
Let's be honest, that thing sucked. I don't think there's going to be any argument going on.
Well, it's more modding material that they could have easily put out in an update and not put out as DLC.
Yeah, but none of it was really particularly useful, you know?
Well, I mean, you could craft your own ammo, but did you really need that?
No, I had so much ammo that it didn't really matter. And, like, it's not like the rate of return is better. You're better off just selling the stuff you would use to create that ammo and buying ammo with the resources you spent. Is no one gonna be able to die. Yeah, there's no way I can get you in time.
Yeah.
Oh, I've tried to get you and I died.
Sup, Demon Killer 032. See? We encourage people to talk and they talk. Wonderful. So, yeah, I'm going to...
Read it for me.
He literally said sup.
Sup.
What up, dog?
Okay, Rebecca wins that one. But,
That's the only good response to sup.
So that door's locked.
Yeah,
all the
I
hell.
guess.
This was easily my least favorite DLC for Fallout 4 by miles and miles. I mean, at least the Wasteland Workshop DLC added things that were useful for crafting. If you like crafting like I do, and I'm not ashamed about it at all. But this one, yeah, they added the warehouse skin, they added the ability to make machines to create common crap you can just find.
Automatically.
Yeah. But otherwise, it's just not something I care about. It's stupid. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a fucking 4 out of 10. That's my review of it. Sucks, it adds nothing interesting or valuable, really. So, I like... Again, Wasteland Workshop, at least it added arenas, which are kind of dumb, but at least there's something. And it added like a better power resource, more water resources. Oh. So, at least there's
Which
that.
the game very much needed.
Yeah, so... But, yeah, Contraptions Workshop just kind of sucked. Box of chocolates, we got it. Let's get the fuck out of here.
There were some lockers I'm going to try to pick in the room across from there.
Oh yeah, I saw those, but I didn't have any lockpicks.
Well, I'll come back and wait for you to do that, my friend.
Like forever ago.
Oh,
Well,
Jordy.
I'm here. I just don't know where the hell. I'm disoriented, I guess.
Way to shut the door on me, guys.
Matter of life or go to hell.
I was right behind you.
Yeah, where are these lockers we're talking about? Because if we have to fight a horde of zombies to get to them, it's probably not worth it.
They are to the right out here.
Holy crap, there's a shit ton of coffee over here.
Yeah. Pick that crap up and I guess enjoy. To the right over. Okay.
What does coffee even do for you?
You can
Get
sell
you
it.
$100 per can. That's what coffee does.
Zombies
Worth a
all
lot of money.
over. Oh, they were in this house over here.
Yeah. Here, protect me. I'm gonna lockpick these things.
Yeah, you're probably better off looking for someone who's more competent. Oh, Rebecca's here. Wonderful. So yeah, I give Wasteland, our Contraptions Workshop, a big, not good. I was not a fan.
Do you think $30 is fair for the season pass, assuming people got it, you know, when it was cheap?
I don't know. I have to see how Nuka World and the Vault Tech
Right now,
Workshop
I'm
is.
saying no. Like,
Well, I mean,
they have an uphill battle to convince me otherwise.
yeah, like I said, right, it's a good thing you brought this up because I would have forgotten about it and I wanted to say this. What I said to you a while back on Google was, if Nuka World is good and Vault Tech Workshop gives you the ability to create the vault that I wished I could create the whole time, if it is as good as it can possibly be being a workshop, then yes, it was worth it. That is a tall order, though. So, I'm going to say it's not looking good, but I'm not going to write it out yet. On the front of it, though, I am disappointed that for the Season Pass, you're only getting 2 full DLC, because Automatron was just getting your toes wet. It wasn't really a big thing. So, Far Harbor was good. I liked Far Harbor. I liked Wasteland Workshop, which is a difference in opinion that we share. I thought Contraptions Workshop wasn't worth a damn thing. I would not have paid $1 for that, honestly.
See, I feel the same pretty much from Wasteland Workshop as I do Contraption Workshop.
See, I at least think that if you really like crafting, Wasteland Workshop added better, more options. But Contraptions...
I like being able to add kitties and doggies to my places.
Contraptions didn't really add much of anything that I care about. So maybe it's subjective. Maybe people really like the loop-de-loops and shit that they can create, but I give 2 shits and a fuck about it. I honestly do. So, if you, what did they bump the price up to? $50 for the season pass? 40? Do you know?
Yeah, I think so.
Well,
I think it was 50.
Okay. Then there's no way in hell that it's going to be worth 50. There's no way. I will say that right now.
Yeah, they're asking top dollar for that.
I don't think Nuka World
sure.
can be good enough for that whole mess to be worth 50. So, yeah, so that's disappointing, but I am looking forward to Vault Tech Workshop. I really am. I wanted to create my own vault for a long time, and considering how much of a dickhead Fallout Shelter is being, yeah. Oh, I should probably tell a story about
Fallout
that.
Shelter?
Right. I'm going to tell my story. My sad story of woe and
Oh,
terror.
yeah. You cry.
Yep. I downloaded Fallout Shelter via the Bethesda.net fucking beta shit, whatever. And I started playing my vault, and it was going swimmingly, right? I'm
I was
getting up to like
jealous it was going so well.
I'm getting 60 people. Everyone has a gun. I'm starting to cycle out guns because the old ones are, I'm finding weapons that make the old ones obsolete, and I just don't have enough hands for them. So, getting my dweller count up. I built to the bottom of the vault. Got tons of money pouring in. I'm going 24 hours in the wasteland, finding good shit, and then I'm working on some media, and my laptop freezes. So I fucking turn it off and turn it back on. And then it acts like the Bethesda.net client isn't even installed. So I make a...
Really?
Yeah, so I find the save files for Fallout Shelter, and I'm like, well, I don't want to reinstall this shit, because who knows what it'll do. So I make a safety of the save files and put it on a Dropbox. And I reinstall the shit, and then I load up my vault again. I go put it in the save folder, I should say. And it doesn't. It acts like it's not there. So that shit with the Bethesda.net fucking up and needing to reinstall it, whatever the fuck happened. Pretty much it ate my vault. I can't use it. I still have the save file, but it doesn't actually read. So I had to start all over again, and it is not going anywhere near as well this time around. And it was just kind of a waste of time. It was something I was doing while I worked on The Witcher 3, because Fallout Shelter doesn't demand that much attention off of you.
No, it really doesn't.
So it's just something you can click on every once in a while, so that pissed me off. And yeah, so that made me sad. I'm not happy with that. So that is not the vault building experience that I'm relying on any longer. I'm hoping Vault Tech Workshop gives me better options.
Okay.
Looks like we're gonna have to try and drop down from this bridge or some shit.
That's what I was thinking. Like, it's a bunch of ass.
Oh, fuck, I fell. I survived. Somehow. So yeah, that sucked.
Like, why would they make this hard to get to the roof?
I don't know. They saw this parkour shit and went, we're just gonna go nuts with it and make every goddamn trivial task in this game that's probably chock full of them a fucking parkour nightmare. That's all I can fathom. Nope, you can't jump that.
I don't even know how you're supposed to do this.
Maybe get on the bridge, get onto the side of it, shimmy, because I see walkways under the bridge. This is ass, though.
They want you to get on the frickin' bridge.
I don't know, but that's all I can think of.
Yay, Santa's a merchant.
So, the more I play this game, the more I'm wishing I had decided to start out with Alien Nation. Not that be an indictment of this game's shitty fucking quest design and obscure parkour.
Yeah, it's the combat isn't too bad though.
Oh, the combat's liquid ass. Hit a zombie 4 times, kick, do it 8 more times, and then run away when the zombie's friends show up. You know what I'm about to say? Fuck it, I don't care about this quest, and I'll go do something else, like just kill zombies around. Because this is dumb as shit.
Oh, shit.
Anyways, let's move on to the next thing. Right, I want to talk about the PS4 Neo and the Scorpio, because we have conflicting opinions on how these mid-generation consoles are supposed to work. And
Midlife crisis.
It's not a crisis. This shit could be good. This shit could be cool. But I will read 2 people's opinions on the matter and say one is a dumbass.
Ah, son of a bitch.
And one actually kind of has an intriguing bit of stuff to say. So first from Epic Games, we got Tim Sweeney, who said, being all professional here, let me quote, "If we incrementally upgrade the hardware, then we can bring more performance to gamers without wiping the slate clean. That's incredibly valuable," Sweeney said. "To be able to invest the kind of money it takes to build a high-end game today requires a base of tens of millions of users. By doing these incremental updates, the industry can move forward technologically at a much faster pace without those business challenges. I think it's really the ideal model. Bring about the best upgradability of the PC with the reliability of the console kept, so you're never going to have to deal with driver problems on a console, but you will get the newer hardware." So that's what Epic Games' Tom Sweeney said about it, and I agree with him. I like the idea of continuity, and actually I want to go a step further than him. I think continuity should be... Like, I don't think there should be a PlayStation 5. I think it should just constantly be hardware upgrades to the PlayStation. I mean, change the model number if you want to, but I think that's how it should go. Rebecca apparently had to go to the bathroom and left her door open, so I'm going to echo. So, tell us what you think, Greg.
Yeah. I'm torn.
Yeah.
I'm torn. I'm torn on what I want, because I mean, gradually upgrading, like, and this is the thing that tears me on it. Like, they say they want their games to be Neo optional, right? Like, you have to make the game, and then you have to make a Neo version of the game. Like, that sounds like a horrible idea from a development standpoint.
Well, here's the thing. It's all PC architecture. So I think they're bullshitting us a lot when they if they talk about not being able to upgrade or being a chore to upgrade, they're full of shit. They honestly are legitimately full of shit. Because it's all PC architecture, this shit should be easy as hell to upgrade. And I think that's why it's not a big deal for these developers, because upgrading from the PS4 version to the Neo version, it's not a big deal. I mean, it's
as long as it's not dividing people, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you're not buying... See, I won't even go another step further. On your point, I'm just taking steps all over everyone's points today. I don't think there should be a Neo version of the game. There should just be a PlayStation version of the game. And it should be able to run on both the PS4 and the Neo, which is, I think, what they're doing. So...
Haha, I got up.
How'd you get up?
Jumping from the nearby building.
And here I am fucking around.
You were going where I was going.
Yeah. I just tried twice and couldn't do it, so I figured, fuck it. Whatever. Let me get the fuck close so we can get on with this horrible fucking quest design. No, I fell off a ledge, but I'm fine. My
character decided not to grab any ledges.
I think that is... I think that is... I like that idea. And if that's too rich for you, just skip the damn console you don't want to upgrade to. If it's all compatible with the PS4 and all that shit anyways, you know? Is it really hurting anyone?
Right.
I don't know where Rebecca was.
How do you...
I was covered in zombies too, so I just killed myself.
So where did you jump from?
Oh, right here. Yeah, right there. Do a running jump.
Oh.
Really?
This guy's mom is going to be a freaking zombie that's chained up, isn't it?
How did you grab that
Like,
upper
I'm
ledge?
almost...
I have no earthly idea how you did that, because my running jump didn't get me anywhere near it.
I'm counting on this to be a zombie encounter. Like, there's no way it's not.
There's no way it's a get inside the fucking building encounter. Shit's fucking obnoxious. I can't fucking do it. It's not like the fucking parkour design in this is so great that they should make it such a big part of the game. Did I get it? I got it, finally. Jesus.
Okay. Okay, I won't describe this then, because you can come see it.
Well, I can't. My character has decided it does not know how to jump anymore.
Yeah.
So...
Okay.
I guess that last fall fucked me? I don't know. It's annoying.
You saw the mom?
Dude!
I figured she was a zombie.
Nope.
Or rotten corpse or a fucking...
I want to hit this guy with a...
mannequin or some shit.
Yeah, kind of a mannequin.
Oh, see if you can't warp in.
I just did.
Oh, there's a note on the table back there.
Yeah.
I really want to bash his fucking skull in, like, tragically. Alright, You're a cunt. You're a cunt, and this quest design is horrible, and the parkour sucks. There. I'm knocking a point...
definitely been better.
I'm knocking a point off of it, whatever review I give this game when I'm done playing it, right here, just for the shitty parkour design.
Just for this, huh?
No, just for it in general. Alright, so...
It's got a lot of movies.
On the other hand, Xbox's Mike Ybarra, he also had something to say about these mid-console upgrades. So, quote, and if the first 4 words don't let you know that this is not good, then I don't know what to tell you, but... Alright. Let me get out of here before I do anything else. I'm sick of this house and this quest and everything. In the phone market, people are more used to upgrading fast and wanting the latest of everything, he said. But with phones, your new apps had better work on that phone and the next one. According to what they're telling us, the consumer expectation is games and apps had better work even if I upgrade. We're looking at the console business and asking, how do we provide that choice to users? It resonates with them because other devices are doing that. Comparing this shit to phones is the worst thing you can do. Because that is literally the argument I hear from detractors all the time about what they do not want these consoles to become. They don't want an iPlaystation 6 and then next year an iPlaystation 7. So I think Sweeney has a much better view of this shit, but Ybarra, no, I don't like his comparison or his ideas at all. I mean, obviously the shit has to be compatible. I think I said this on an earlier podcast when I was speculating about these new consoles that the whole idea of backwards compatibility should be a given at this point. But, you know, comparing this shit to apps and mobile phones, consoles are not apps, they're not mobile phones. I don't think people are treating them like they are or should be. I disagree with him fundamentally that people want their consoles to be like mobile phones. I don't think they do. I don't. So, anyone else want to weigh in? Or am I alone on this?
I don't mind upgrades as long as they handle it right, but the moment we start getting 2 different versions of a game, one for one type of console, one for the other type of console, is the moment I'm out.
Or even if they're doing it every year, like...
Yeah, and if they start doing incremental upgrades every year that's going to cost you a pretty penny, that is also absurd.
Yeah, so...
Dick move, buddies. Dick move.
But, so, I'm going to disagree with him there. I don't want gaming to be in any way comparable to the mobile phone market. I think that's a horrible idea and he should be smacked around the face and neck for even bringing it up. So. But then again, I kind of detest the mobile phone market, so that might just be a personal thing. Oh, and one more thing I want to bring up. This is unrelated, but it's the next thing on my agenda. So here I go. Blizzard is adding something called the silent penalty in World of Warcraft. So I view any form of censorship as a bad thing, even if you're kind of censoring griefers, right? And the silent penalty is...
Well, you would.
I would. I am a bit of...
Because you're a griefer.
I'm a shitlord, but I don't think...
Some of us don't want to listen to your ass.
I don't go out of my way to shitpost, right? But... When I see stupid, I'm like a piranha in bloody water, right? I just can't help it. So my solution would be don't be a fucking moron, not don't silence me for calling someone a fucking moron when they're a fucking moron. But, you know, that's just me personally. I'm kind of a shithead and a shit poster and an asshole, but I'm okay with that. It's everyone else who has a fucking problem.
Well, naturally.
The silent penalty. If you violate some SJW safe space, you'll have some of your chat privileges squelched for 24 hours. Recurring violations of this will double the time and there is no upper limit to how long this will go on. So, you know, the whole 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, 1024. We all get the idea how this can balloon to people who annoy people in online games. I think it's a dumb idea myself. I don't like... People should have options to tailor their experience to the game, not to censor other people in the game. If you want to shut people up in a game, give the person a mute button. If they're too much of a pussy, let them mute other players. That's what Diablo 2 did, right? If we're talking about Blizzard. So shut other players up you don't like. I don't think you should stop them from talking, just prevent you from hearing it. I know this kind of does that, but I think it does it in the wrong way. I mean, it does it by restricting their right to speak and have others who aren't just the person being offended hear them. So, that's my opinion on it. I'm opposed to censorship, no matter how trivial and in what forum. I think it's the wrong idea. Just like the whole shit with Twitter. I mean, don't ban people's account. People have the ability to mute other people. What the fuck more do you need? So...
We need people to safeguard us, because we're fucking vaginas.
Yeah, I mean, I heard this going around. Who do you entrust? It's the standard libertarian argument. Who in the world do you entrust enough to decide what you should be exposed to? Because there's not a single person I can think of in the whole world who I trust to be the arbiter of what I can say and what I can view as entertainment, right?
Me, of course. Well, obviously.
Except for you. I know you have my best interests at heart.
Right.
But
I don't.
Now,
no,
if
you don't.
only everyone else will realize this.
Yeah. If only, right? I you know what? Given this election cycle, I'm going to say Greg for president. You could
Better
not,
than the other two
you
pieces
could
of
not
shit.
possibly do a worse job. But that could be a whole podcast in and of itself.
We need to go down.
I guess so.
Yeah.
So this whole session took us one fucking... I mean, just one quest to do this. Whatever. We got a little bit more to go. And this one's more fun, and I'm sure we'll have more opinions on this. But, Warner Brothers apparently was paying a bunch of YouTubers for their Shadow of Mordor coverage. And
really?
I will read this from The Independent. Rave reviews of games on YouTube might not all be what they seem, according to a new ruling after developers had been told off for not disclosing that it had paid vloggers to rave about its games. The U.S. Federal Trade Commission announced that it had reached a settlement with Warner Brothers Entertainment after allegations arose that the publisher had failed to adequately disclose that it had paid high-profile gaming YouTube personalities to give positive coverage of its title, Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor. The FTC had complained that Warner Brothers...
This was known a while ago, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, but this finally broke, and they're getting penalized for it, and it's actually legitimate now. They leaked some of the pay, some of the people actually involved. It wasn't... Total Biscuit, I think, is the one who came out and lambasted people for this, but it was kind of just him. And then this actually went somewhere and resulted in...
legality-wise, legal-wise.
It resulted in a slap on the wrist for Warner Brothers, because that's all corporations actually get. The FTC...
Hey, hit your warp thing real quick, would you, while you're reading?
Yeah, let's do this, so you can start quests for us. The FTC had complained that Warner Brothers hired a third-party marketing company which paid YouTube gaming influencers sums ranging from hundreds to tens of thousands of dollars to cover the game. The conditions of the payment were that the coverage had to be positive, should not report any bugs or glitches that may have been uncovered, and that at least one Facebook post or tweet had to be posted to promote the video. The sponsored videos...
We weren't bigger at the time.
Yeah, no, well,
we're still... that money.
We're still not big enough. I wouldn't do that anyways. I would not shill for them. But I'll get to that in a second.
I would.
Yeah, he
I
would.
like money.
Yeah,
I'll advertise for you.
I will shill for people who pay me legitimately ahead of time, but I will not do that no disclosure bullshit. But like I said, we'll get to that when we read this last few sentences. The sponsored videos generated over 5.5 million views, and according to a press release from the FTC regarding the settlement of the most high-earning YouTube personalities in the world, PewDiePie's sponsored video made up 3.7 million of these views. So it should be no surprise.
So PewDiePie made up how many views?
3.7 million out of 5.5 million.
Wow.
So, yeah, PewDiePie is a fucking asshole, shill, fucking non-disclosure douchebag, and, you know, no one... I don't know why anyone watches his shit. And that's not just sour grapes, I just think he's stupid. And I think he's also pretty much on par with the rest of gaming journalism. Whereas
PewDiePie.
He's PewDiePie!
And that's why people watch that shit.
Yeah, so... Well, because same reason people are voting for Trump and Hillary, because they're fucking morons. I wish more of them would walk into fucking traffic and spare us. But, unfortunately, that's probably not going to happen.
Pokemon Go.
They should play Pokemon Traffic. But...
Pokemon Traffic.
Yeah, but that's probably not going to happen in enough numbers to help us out too much.
Go across the highway during rush hour.
Yeah. But here I am. No one's offering me money, but I'd like to think my integrity is good enough that I wouldn't shill for money, because no one's going to pay me enough to fucking violate my integrity at this point in time. And if they're willing to pay me enough, I would have to say my reach and influence is enough that I wouldn't be willing to compromise it. But I don't know for sure. And like I said, I'll shill for people who paid me legitimately ahead of time. But I won't do it without disclosing. Like, I work for Gamer Guides, so I'm going to pimp their shit because it's my shit, because they fucking pay me. And I believe in what we do, because not shilling for Gamer Guides is not shilling for myself. And I have enough of an ego that I think I do a pretty good damn job. That's why someone's paying me, and that's why I'm telling you that my shit's good.
There you go, thinking again.
There we go. It's not a conflict of interest either, because it's my interest. So you've been warned ahead of time. Take what I say about my shit with a grain of salt, as you would with anyone who's selling you their shit. So, and the problem isn't shilling for someone, because I'll go ahead and do this. I thought Shadow of Mordor was a fantastic game. It was my goatee of 2015.
They didn't need to pay that money to promote that game.
It was
that
a
game
good
was
game.
good enough.
So I thoroughly liked the game.
And yet they did.
They did, and that leaves a sour taste in my mouth about the whole fucking game. And it's just a shame that they had such little faith in the game that they couldn't just give out review copies to people and let people go, this game's fucking good. And I'm sure some people would have shit on it and been like, well, this game kind of gets repetitive, and it does have faults, right? But I think most people would have fucking done the game justice. And now it makes YouTubers look as shitty as the professional journalists do. Professional journalists. And it's a shame.
Yeah. Well, journalists, many years ago, these websites like GameSpot and all the rest of them, like, people wisened up, like, around the time that guy was fired and the whole brouhaha was over about it. Like, people wisened up. These websites do not have your interest at all in mind. Like, they're there to get big. Once they get big enough, they'll start selling out. Mm-hmm. And you can't trust a damn thing that they say. So they turn to YouTube. And look what's happened. Look, the money followed.
Yep.
I think
like YouTube's been doing this for years and years. Like, this shouldn't be a surprise to anybody.
So
I find it funny that they now have YouTube Red, and there used to be a porn site, or probably still is, called RedTube.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like,
how do we get to this? Anyways, yeah.
The rest of us are where we need to be.
I still think that your best choice for gamers... what are you doing, Greg? Are you shopping?
I'm fast traveling.
Oh.
I am fast traveled.
Okay. Because I want to start more quests and shit, but, I think the person you should trust for gaming reviews these days are actual gamers. I get a lot of my games from word of mouth. Like, if Greg or Jared tells me something is good, I'm inclined to look at it. I will look at user reviews. I will still look at Metacritic. I will get my consensus from various places. I will look at YouTube reviews. But if I have to give any sources that I would put on a pedestal, I would say the people I know who play games, who have no interest in bullshitting me, like Greg and Jared, and just all my coworkers in general, and Amazon reviews. I think Amazon reviews are usually pretty... I mean, there's going to be bullshit mixed with everything, right? But you can usually find a few eloquent reviews for any game you might want. So, I would say fuck the review sites. And these people who took money, I guess you can take Total Biscuit at his word, because he's the one who came out with this, isn't he? So... I mean, obviously, if you're going to Pewdiepie for your gaming information, you're a retard anyways.
See, I like to just watch gameplay videos, and if it looks neat, I'll try to play the game at some point. Of course, I'm one of those people who's like, I'm going to wait till it's $20 or less. No matter how good it is, unless it's like The Witcher or Fallout 4. It's got to be a huge game for me to want to buy it right away.
I mean, I'll spend money on games that look good, but the best way you can sell me on a game is just to have people playing it organically.
See, I think we needed to be up.
No, we need to go down.
See, that's why I like Twitch.
Yeah, Twitch is a good source for that. We honestly should all stream
games right away.
See, and I tried to kind of nudge my boss by saying, you know what? We do we write about video games, right? So maybe we should start doing reviews. I mean, it need not be a huge big thing, but if they keep expanding gamer guides the way they talk about, and they add more community functions, I mean, I think gamers are your most reliable source, and people who write video game guides are probably fucking gamers, right?
You'd hope so.
You'd hope so.
Could be, Okay, go ahead and warp up here, everybody.
Well, let's be honest. These journalists, these quote-unquote journalists, they can't sell a review. They can't sell an opinion piece to make me think they're real gamers. So are you going to tell me that someone's going to write a whole guide for a game and be able to cover up the fact that they just don't give a shit? I've said this analogy...
I think BK could.
Maybe. I mean, he sells... carrying what I say on these podcasts, but at this point it's kind of just it has to be a form of torture to him that he sat through 11 of them now. But I've used this analogy before. I don't think I've done it on air, so I will officially do it now on the 3G podcast. There is a fucking degenerate douchebag fucking former writer for wrestling shows named Vince Russo, right? And he once got pissed at the wrestlers he was trying to write shitty stories for and make them look retarded and miserable, because that's all.
When you say he was a writer, you mean for the actual wrestlers?
For the wrestling shows, yeah. He'd write the storylines, and because it's fake people, and he would do stupid shit like Judy Bagwell on a pole match is one of the wrestlers' mom. He put her on a pole, and you had to like lower a crane to get her down. It's just fucking wrestle. You're simulating fights. I'm not making this shit up. And
I know.
Yeah, the whole I showed Rebecca one of the pay-per-views he had creative control over, and like they have like a wedding cake stripper match or something where you have to tear off the other woman's clothes, and a bunch of people ended up getting cake all over them. It's just stupid shit. But he got pissed at wrestlers because some wrestlers are actually kind of athletes and they have some dignity and they don't want to be fucked around with like that. And so he made the infamous statement, and I don't supposedly, right? This is what people have said he said. This is all hearsay. But he said, instead of teaching wrestlers how to act, Why can't we just get actors and teach them how to wrestle? And exactly. Like, if you have any respect for the industry, if you think there's any form of artistry in this, and I do, I'll admit, I'm a super nerd. I like wrestling. Well, I think a lot of these game review sites have the same attitude towards gamers, right? Instead of getting gamers who are eloquent and can write, to talk about something they're passionate about, and to write these articles and reviews, why don't we just get fucking liberal arts majors and make them play video games and write about it? And that's kind of the impression that I get from sites like Polygon and Kotaku, especially after that goddamn Doom debacle. Motherfuck. Like I said before on an earlier podcast, you're not telling me these fuckers were gamers that played that have ever played a first-person shooter before. So I was bringing it up in Slack.
Like, this is your first time playing the game.
Yeah. I was bringing it up in Slack to Seb that, you know what? We're all gamers. We're all writers. Maybe it wouldn't be the worst idea for us to try and do, you know, to add a little bit of depth to things by writing reviews, too. And I can't remember the exact points. I'm not going to go pull up Slack chat to spill that laundry, but I mean, you know, get actual gamers to talk about it, make them write about games they are qualified to write about, things they like and want to write about, have ethical standards, and I think people are just looking for some reliable sources in gaming, and I might be off the mark. Like, it might be too far gone to the point where it's just all on Twitch, and you just have to just find the personalities that you like. Oh, this zombie totally cleaned my fucking clock. So it might not work. It might not work anymore, right? The age of the dedicated review site might just be gone. But it's an idea, right? And if there's anybody that should be doing this, it's probably people like us. Like you. I mean, you write fucking reviews anyways. And
yeah.
You do it out of general passion.
Years ahead of you. Yeah, I'm not going to make it to you. I apologize.
Yeah,
You're a goner.
Oh, wow.
No, you're not. Oh, you weren't. I was trying to revive you.
Oh, well. So, that's what I think. This kind of just ballooned into its own thing. You can feel the contempt I have for these professional fucking journalists. One, I don't think they're professionals, nor do I think they're journalists. So, I think they fail at every aspect of their job. But, yeah, it's despicable that people took money for this shit, and the people that took money for this should not get any attention from any gamer again, as far as their opinion. I would just assume they're fucking bought out. It's like Hillary Clinton giving a speech at Goldman Sachs.
Oh, she's definitely bought and paid for.
Exactly. You
but
know,
she is definitely going to make your life better. Can somebody get me? I'm nearby.
I'm fucking getting attacked by a shit ton of super fast zombies. I can try.
I'm not gonna make it in time. I had to spawn all the
got you. I might die, but okay.
Where do all these fast fuckers come from, anyways?
I don't know, but they're really, really dangerous.
They're way beyond our level. They attack faster, and I can kick them. So
he's dead. He's dead.
Final fucking lead. Jesus Christ. So what the fuck are we looking for?
I don't
There's
know,
another
but
one.
that box still needs unlocked.
I don't even know where it was anymore. But, yeah.
Right on that ledge right near where you climbed up just a moment ago.
Oh, okay, I remember. Let's hope another zombie doesn't kill me when I try this.
Well, now you have backup. Did you, like, force kill yourself? Because
no,
I was, trying to hit the square.
I waited for the countdown. Okay, I got it open. And the garbage we will receive from this fucking mess. Yeah.
$2.
Nah, I got a pipe and some coffee. So...
coffee's worth a lot, so...
I've been talking enough about that. Does anyone else have any opinions on this whole fucking matter?
What's the, So... Ooh, premium. I got a premium throwing star.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, I got a pouch, which can be $200 to $500.
Yeah, I trust no one. Like, I would be nice to have a review site I could actually trust. Like, the ones I trust the most, I guess, are like the offshoots that leave other sites, you know, like Giant Bomb, for example, was created when Gershman got fired.
Yep.
So, you know, the people that left with him are probably the more trustworthy people to begin with, but they've been, in turn, they've been bought out by the same company that they used to work for, so, you know.
Yeah, so what's the fun?
There's no winning. There's no winning. These corporations are going to have their way.
I used to like game trailers, their reviews anyways. Not necessarily the score at the end, but the substance during the video review I thought was really helpful. But of course they fucking circled the drain, so, you know, maybe...
Yeah, there were some good smaller like reviewers on YouTube and stuff. That there's one I can't remember the name of, and I don't have my computer handy to check it. But I mean, a lot of people seem to love them.
Yeah, see.
I mean, but my whole take on this situation is that you shouldn't just look at a review, look at the review score, and make your decision based on that. There's enough information, footage. You have YouTube, you have Twitch, you see people playing the games that you can make an informed decision in whether or not you buy the game, wait until it goes lower in price, or just avoid it altogether.
Yeah, that's sage advice. I kind of wish that there was like some like council of gamers, right? Some hoity-toity sounding shit like that, where, well, no, like people could write reviews like Bkstunt, right?
You'll all become where I am. That's why
he can write reviews, and people can kind of like rate or vote on his reviews, and you'd get like a community ranking based on your review scores and what other people think of your reviews, how accurate they are. And, you know, maybe just have people submit freely to a site like that, and it might be a good resource for gamers. So.
Ooh, fast travel.
Yep. There's also a bunch of treasure on this building and a journal, so you guys might want to get here.
I am here.
I am angry at these zombies for attacking me.
Well, don't get yourself killed.
Jesus fucking
How
Christ,
dare they
did
attack you?
Ever die? Holy crap.
Because it was a bit of a bitch to get up here, so.
Now, if they kill me, I'll just fucking die and respawn and
true.
fast travel there. So, oh, there's a statue in here. Wonderful. I don't know. Does that idea sound cool to anyone? Just a fucking site like that, and you know, you'd have like community rankings, and people who are affiliated with the site would hopefully have better credentials and do this shit. So, I mean, it might be something to push to Seb and them, or... I know I'm trying to make gamer guides do everything, but...
Yeah, but...
Could be something we just try and start.
They have to monetize things for the most part.
Yeah, but they are trying to monetize with ads. And I know that's kind of a, that's kind of the problem everyone else is having too. And I'm worried about it, because once you monetize with ads, then, you know, what, can I not talk about certain exploits in my guides anymore? Are they going to start policing my Facebook to make sure I don't say that EA are a bunch of twats, you know?
Yeah.
So, that's what I'm worried about. But if you monetize it with ads, I want to say, and I might just be naive, but I want to say maybe, hopefully, there's a way that you can do this without going out of business, without sacrificing your integrity. I'm naive, but I'd like to think it can be done. So.
Yeah, you're naive.
I know. I probably am. It's probably true. Because I don't mind the ad model, but... Well, this is my thought. This is my opinion on the matter. And it's simply... gamers want a reliable source. And if you're that reliable source, and they come to you because you're that reliable source, the traffic might take care of itself. So even if people bitch and don't want to put their shit on your site because you won't kiss their ass and say their garbage is good. I mean, it's kind of protected because it's a community thing where you just have everyone rating each other's reviews, and the people who say, oh no, this game is fantastic, EA gave me a fucking candy bar, they'll get shit reviews. They'll be a low-rated reviewer. So it's kind of hard to target the site for that, unless the site does something like, we're just going to arbitrarily say people are trusted reviewers when they're not. But that would be the death knell of the site right there. You see what I'm saying? Like, the fidelity of the site might drive traffic.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta have personality too, though.
Bitch, please, who are you talking to? Personality.
Well, they don't want an honest personality. Who do they want?
They want They just want someone who will kiss their ass.
Say the name. Say the annoying name.
Jared.
Say it. That's who they want.
Yeah.
That's exactly who they want.
Yeah, so...
A known personality, not somebody with personality.
I'm not gonna shit on Pewdiepie. He sold himself. That's fantastic. Don't go to him for your fucking reviews. If you find his entertainment something you enjoy, well, then you're a bad person. But, yeah, well, his whatever
Funny noises. Funny noises are entertainment nowadays.
Well, they always have been, let's be honest. So...
Ugh.
I mean, did you watch any Bill Cosby skits between his drugging incidents?
When he wasn't busy raping?
Yeah, that was half of his shit, making silly faces and noises, so... Let's not act like we're above silly faces and noises. But, don't go to silly faces and noises when it's trying to tell you how to spend your money. Might not be the most qualified. So...
Hey, if you can, get where I am. Because I have a feeling I'm gonna die soon. But there's good stuff to be had here.
Ooh, fuck, I forgot which color you are, BK.
He's the purple one.
And I'm dead.
Shit. I'm coming.
That
Tons of enemies, but
you.
there's a lockpick and stuff like that.
I might not make it in time.
15 seconds. I'm inside the building.
I'm gonna die. If I just find what building you're in.
I'm almost there. I think. Unless you're, like, further away than
no, there's no way I'm gonna make it, because...
Oh.
I found where you are, but there's no way I'm getting in there. Not to save you in that time. Get the hell out that window. So, okay, let's fucking move on to the next damn thing. We talked about it. Unless someone else has anything else to say, I would like to start a site or make an addendum to...
I don't think you can do it without, and I'm like, my thought is, I don't think you can do this without selling yourself out and being a fake personality like that. Like, they want the funny noises. They could care less about...
You don't think there's a good number of gamers out there that actually want a review?
I think there is, but I don't think there's enough of them that will come to the one site to make it, happen.
You might be right. So, and you know what? If I was right, maybe there would be that site, and there's not. So, circumstantially, you're probably right. But, god damn it, I'm not going to stop being an idealist just because my ideals aren't feasible in reality. They should be feasible, and I will live in the world I want to live in, rather than the shitty world I have to live in. Nah.
Well, as long as you know, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to delude myself, but I don't think an unreachable...
Okay, so where did I die at?
Over in this building up here. If you come to me, I'm looking over it. And there's no way we are killing all these things. There's a big sledgehammer fucker out here. You out of your mind?
You can do that.
It's going to be night soon. Well, not when there's 30 other zombies out there.
I'm coming.
Where'd your wrench go? Oh, there it is.
I should equip a better weapon, shouldn't I?
I just killed a bitch. You got a wrench.
So it's basically every attack you do with a weapon drain a point of durability? Whatever. You all come find me, I'll go to the next topic. Right. BioShock The Collection is coming out September 13th. Includes all 3 games. That's BioShock, BioShock 2, and BioShock Infinite, plus their DLC. Supposedly, I think it's $60. Am I right on that, Jared?
I think so.
Discuss.
About time.
Okay, let's just say this. Is it a buy for you?
No, I've played them many times before. Maybe eventually, and maybe especially. I mean, I'm a trophy whore. Maybe especially if they get new trophy lists, right?
I think it's no brainer that they're going to.
Then that turns it into like when it gets cheap for me.
I think these are a buy for me. I'm not sure it's a $60 buy. But there's a reason, right? And it's a selfish reason. Because whenever they remaster a game like this, Jared knows. Because I've been selling. Whenever there's a remaster or something, a game I really like that's getting a new version, the first thing I do is I go on Gamer Guys and I look at their CMS to see what they've got. And I couldn't help but notice there is no...
Do they not have Bioshock Infinite?
They have Bioshock Infinite, Bioshock 2, but they do not have the first game.
Really?
And I would love to write about that. And I don't care if you have a guy.
Yeah, the first game is fantastic.
I tried to get that big guy with the propane tank, but I killed little
ones.
He
walked away.
He walked away. He totally just... Oh, there's another one. Shit, I hit the wrong button. Now I set it off in the wrong area. Well, that didn't help no one. But, yeah, so... Do you have a guide?
Son of a bitch.
Do you have a guide for Bioshock?
Not for the first one. I wrote for Bioshock Infinite.
Okay.
He can apparently turn around, like, super easily.
So I'm thinking...
Maybe. I haven't played any of the Bioshocks.
That's just a...
You haven't played any of them?
Nope.
Oh yeah, that's criminal.
But I'm trying to campaign for it. I'm in business for myself. I think it might turn a profit over enough time. I mean, I can't get to it by the time this remake comes out, or remaster, I should say, comes out. Which is a shame, because that's where most of the money would be. But I still think it's worth doing. And I'm going to campaign for it and hopefully get to do it. So that's one of the reasons why it is a buy for me.
Oh, it didn't kill him. Damn it.
How did I stun this thing and it's still attacking me?
What the fuck? Oh, there's fast ones now.
Viral
Guys,
says...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just died. Help us, Nathan, help us.
Okay, let me go out the back door so I can get there. Okay, take forever to open this damn door. Jesus.
You will not be able to... There's a bunch of fast ones around me. And the big guy, so don't even bother. I'm just trying to keep their attention.
I got
Did I not
5
just say
seconds.
don't bother?
You did, but...
3, 2,
oh, shit, where's Greg?
1.
I hit it.
I died on top of your face.
Those fast things come out at night, I'm guessing?
And no...
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Propane tanks blew up, so...
Oh, right.
Oh, I'm down, so... Fuck it.
Yeah.
It's like you can't even do anything in this fucking game because everything kills you in 3 hits and your weapon breaks. Very unbalanced at the beginning. I hope it gets better later on.
I hope I can get a fucking pistol with a silencer on it.
Yeah, I would like to see some bladed weapons or some guns by now.
Yeah, because this is just a chore at this point in time.
Yeah, it's all
just like Dead Island
and nails.
Why did people hype this game up so much? It's kind of garbage. Honestly.
I don't know. It's an okay.
Yeah.
As a co-op experience, it's okay. It's not the best by any means.
Combat sucks. Monsters are overpowered. No point in fighting anything. I don't know. It's not rubbing me the right way. Let me spend some of my points.
Well, I'm definitely not going to rub you the right way.
Oh. Well, that's a shame.
Rebecca, that just leaves her.
Fuck you! Who do you think I am?
Well, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, you're all a bunch of bitches.
I guess Jared might.
He can rub himself.
I will. Yeah. I'm super hairy too,
I
so...
will.
If you don't think I'm rubbing my hairy man chest right now, your side of your mind.
Oh God.
I'm glad I'm not in the room.
Alright, and the next thing, this should interest everybody whose names are Greg, or Jared, or Rebecca. The Witcher 3 GOTY, rumored to come out late August, will include all the bells and whistles.
Yay!
So there you go, you're going to get The Witcher 3 in August.
I'm running out of excuses.
Yeah, I
Is what
should
I'm
be
hearing.
playing.
Yes, I will get that.
I already said I'll wait until it's cheap.
Yeah, you did. So I'll let you wait. But Greg, you have no excuse. The amount of money you waste on shit games, you can waste
Shit
money on a good
games?
game. Yes, shit games.
Name several.
Altair, whatever, every story or little storybook game you play, Overwatch. I'll go on and on and on.
Yeah, hey,
Especially
can
Overwatch.
Overwatch be one if so many people agree with me?
Yes, it can.
Yes.
Popular
Call of Duty
does
is
not
a
mean
shit
right.
game, and lots of people play that.
How many people voted for Trump?
True. That's a good point too.
Press R1 while
So
running
my
to-
wrench is electrified, by the way. This is pretty cool.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, I
it
saw that.
it still lasts 4
Doesn't
hits,
seem to
so-
be. Yeah, it still doesn't kill them very fast.
Yeah.
Oh, you're by that drop ship. Yeah, except for nowhere fucking near it.
Yeah, if I only fucking knew where it was.
Somewhere near BK, I'm guessing.
Okay, I'm back in the game, so let's go. And let's move on to the final. Well, first, Rebecca, are we going to buy the GOTY
What?
as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna, like...
Okay. I don't need to. I got the Season Pass DLC, so... And I totally just broke a roof by falling into it.
Yeah, I noticed there's some roofs that will totally just break when you jump on them.
Why am I
And they
leaving?
usually have
Yeah.
stuff inside them.
Are we actually going for this event this close to nighttime? I guess so.
I think you have to.
I did it. I'm here.
Okay.
It says waiting for
I'm
other
here
people.
too now.
The last thing on the list, Rise of the Tomb Raider PS4 release date, October 11th of this year.
How's he
It
gonna
will-
carry all this?
It will have VR support, and I made this note here, jerk-off motion, so I'm officially making a jerk-off motion to the VR support, because I could give a rat's ass about VR. There we go, long and...
You know, the only games I care about VR are basically survival horror.
Well, what about like a mech warrior game? You don't think that could be cool? I think that could be cool.
She wants him to destroy all this medicine.
I think I'm gonna say eat
I
a
like
dick.
this. I like this. Her
You got a
thoughts.
choice?
Well, who knows? He took one out, and oh damn!
Oh, you're a dick.
I guess he is destroying it. Yeah, but is that destroying it? I'm pretty sure it could last through that. Oh, oh yeah, he's
What an asshole.
dedicated to being an asshole.
I don't like my character. I kind of want to feed him to more zombies now. Oh, what? Now we're supposed to fight a
Oh,
fast
damn.
one like we haven't done... Oh, no. These are even worse.
No, the nightmares. The
Oh,
nightmares.
wow.
And run, and run, and run.
Where's the safe house? It's over here. So I'm going to run my ass to the safe house, so... Because I think that's what we're supposed to do. So...
Yeah, I don't want to fight these things. I'm right behind you guys.
I think Rebecca
Holy
got
shit.
ahead.
Yeah, and I got hit by a thing, so...
How much damage do they do?
I'm almost dead.
Oh, right. I can look at
But
your
I don't-
screen and just see that. I'm really
My
wishing I
character's
got
deciding
the...
it doesn't want to run.
I'm really wishing I got the ability to jump over things. Jump over enemies.
What do you
I
mean
should say.
jump over things?
Jump over enemies.
That's an ability?
Yeah. How many times would that have come in handy?
Ha! I didn't even know that was an ability. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
You about to get dead?
Yeah, it's likely.
I got
I'm
here.
amazed I'm not dead already.
Don't stop running, dude. Whew, pursuit evaded. Awesome. Prom night, agility and power points are doubled at night.
It's a big agility boost. Okay, waiting for other players to proceed.
Okay, that's awesome.
I've got like 3 or 4 of them on my fucking ass.
Are you still running?
How'd you suck, BK? How the fuck did we make it? How did I make it? And you're back there.
Hey, I'm the fighter. Leave me alone.
Don't fight! You do not fight
not.
it this time.
I'm not.
He's running. He's running.
I'm pretty sure I'm safe now.
So,
You're practically there.
Everyone's thoughts on Rise of the Tomb Raider. Buy, not buy? What do we think about it?
Oh, I'll definitely buy it. The previous game was fantastic.
I liked it too. I think there are a lot of salty PlayStation bitches. And I've seen this on GameFAQs, and we know that GameFAQs is the total litmus test for how everyone feels about gaming.
Salty bitches.
Oh god, it's the salty bitch headquarters of the world. But there are a lot of salty bitches, and I'll say it was a dumb business move, but they're not exactly wrong to be salty, are they?
No, I mean, Microsoft paid for it.
I think it was a bad business move, unless... I can't imagine Microsoft paid them like fucking $30 million to do this. Unless they did that...
Like, Microsoft paid for the Horizon 4 or whatever exclusivity for a year or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, Sony does the same damn thing,
They
though.
do. I mean, Street Fighter, come on.
Street Fighter 5.
All these Sony ponies
Bloodborne.
need to quit crying their goddamn crocodile tears. So, I mean, I'd rather have a game be full exclusive than a timed exclusive. Timed exclusive just says, fuck it, I'll wait. It's not gonna make me buy an Xbox, you know?
Right, yeah.
The only thing
All timed exclusive does is make me wait until October, apparently, to play something.
Yeah.
Or, you know, whenever I decide to buy it and get it for cheap.
But it was funny because there were a lot of topics about this, because I think this is relatively new news. And I would post in the GameFAQs topics that, yeah, I'll get it when it's $20, and there are a lot of people going, quit being salty, and people going, yeah, me too, fuck Square Enix, I'm not supporting this shit. And for me, it's just like, guys, this is always going to be a $20 game for me. I don't care about the genre that much. I like the last one, but I only paid $30 for it. And the only reason I bought it for $30 is because it was the only game out on the PS4 I wanted. And I wanted to have a game for the PS4. So... It was just fun saying that and see both sides throw a hissy fit. When this game was never going to be a $60 game for me.
Right.
So on that note, this game is definitely a buy for me, but not at full price. And never was going to be. So...
This guy's on to us.
Yep.
No.
Well, he should be. So that is all
I would
have
ask,
to...
like, why the hell are you wanting to do this, new guy? Who are you, you know?
Well, if I was a new guy, you know, I might say, okay, I did my mission last night, fuck it, I'm not doing the next one. That's how I'd stay undercover, because that's the natural response, I think, right? Maybe it's just me, though. I just noticed those little bars at the top of your screen are your experience bars towards the next points.
Really? You just now noticed that?
I just noticed that, yeah.
You should be embarrassed.
I should be, but if I was, I wouldn't have said that on this podcast. Oh, well. But that's all I have to say. That is my entire run list. I really haven't played too many. I've been playing The Witcher 3 again. Right. I'll just talk about that. Fuck you all. I'm working on version...
Fuck us all. What?
Yeah, just in case anyone's salty about me.
Overwatch sure is fun. Eat it.
Yeah. Just in case anyone doesn't know, I'm working on version 1.02 of The Witcher 3, which is long overdue in coming. And I've decided to play it in Death March mode, and after playing it in Death March mode for a while now, I hit Skellige, so I'm well past the difficulty curve of this game. I think everyone should play this game in Deathmarch mode. I think it makes you learn the combat more, and it's just more enjoyable, more fun to play it in Deathmarch mode. It's difficult at the beginning, but honestly, the first fight in the game is the most difficult fight. And then after that, you level up, you get more resources. And it kind of goes downhill from there in terms of difficulty. And now that I'm level 20 and I'm in Skellige, it's not really playing any different from normal difficulty for me. So that is why, Greg, I said you should play it on Deathmarch. I wasn't trying to troll. I wasn't trying to, be smarmy. I think you will legitimately have more fun with it on Deathmarch difficulty.
Well,
you too,
plus
Jared.
Trophy, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, you do get 2 more trophies for it. And hey, Rebecca woke up. Are you here, Rebecca? Are we gonna... What are you doing? Okay. Let's do this.
There we go.
So, yay! That's my gaming. That's what I've been doing. And, yeah, that guy did need updates because they patched the game 23 fucking times.
23 in total.
23 in total. It was on version 1.23.
Well, I remember them talking about some sort of experience bug, right? Like at one point, experience wasn't being doled out properly.
Yeah, they have a system in the game where if you're more than 6 levels higher than the suggested level for the quest, you get basically no experience. And you basically get no experience from monsters, no matter what. So, like, it takes somewhere like 1,000, 1,500, 2,000 to level, depending on your level. And a monster your level might give you 9 or 10 experience per kill. So, yeah. You're not getting much out of monsters. And if the quests aren't giving you experience, you're not leveling up very fast at all. You're having to do insane amounts of grinding to get anywhere. And I think it was bugged in the early version so that even if you weren't over-leveled, the quest would still give you ass experience. And it was causing a lot of players to essentially not be able to continue because they were perpetually under-leveled. And it's also one of those games that does something I dislike, where they base the difficulty of the monsters, they kind of have a modifier based on the level disparity between you and the monster, for better or for worse. I don't think we're going to be able to kill this thing, buddy. Oh, there's 2 of them now.
Yeah, I don't, I'm not having the best feelings about this.
There's 2 of them and 2 of us. Oh, there's 3 of them. Fuck it.
And 1 of you.
Yeah, I'm gone. Goodbye. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I shouldn't have even gone to help you guys. I should have just run.
Something hit
Why are
me
we
and
doing
killed
this in the nighttime?
Yeah, why the fuck are we doing this now anyways?
Shouldn't we be resting
We
like
should
in a
just
safe
rest.
house?
Because this is just suicide to do this at night.
Well, we've never tried it at night.
Oh, we
I'm
tried
gonna try it.
We're not doing it at night.
I'm doing it. I'm running. This is happening.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
I'm gonna stay in the safe house.
He
You
must have
can
looked
fuck
up the
off.
trophies and found out there's a trophy for this or something. That's my guess.
That whore.
No,
Are you sure?
I'm positive. I should look up the trophies though, for real. Introduce yourself to Riot,
Whore.
to Reyes,
Okay.
Reyes, whatever.
The parkour is getting me killed because it will not grab onto ledges, so... I'm totally blaming the shitty controls of this. And now I'm stuck on a ledge that I can't get up. Fantastic.
My character randomly likes to just not run. He'll stop running. It's not like a stamina thing. He just is a dick.
My character just didn't want to grab onto a ledge.
And it's raining. Did you notice this? There's weather apparently.
Weather. What good that does.
Somebody got seen, huh?
I don't think I've gotten unseen. I really wish there was a button you could just hold down to sprint instead of having to press down the analog because it never seems like it's running. And then I press it down and I was running. Right, I should officially call it. We're pretty much done with the podcast, now we're just going to fuck around with the game.
Yeah,
So,
let's call it. Oh, I Am Setsuna released today, by the way, for
fun game so far.
For whatever that's worth. Oh yeah, you've been playing it.
I've been reading reviews and user reviews, and you might... I don't know if you couldn't have possibly played it enough to fill me in, but I've heard that the music is good. It's a throwback to old school JRPGs, but they apparently...
Well, the music is pretty much all piano. So if you don't like piano, you're not going to like the music.
I'm okay with piano. I'm not a troglodyte. But I've heard that the writing, the story, was very uninspired. So...
I mean, I'm not too far in the game. I'm only like 2 hours into the game, and I'm going to be starting over pretty soon anyways.
Oh, why?
Because I'm writing a guide for Gamer Guys. They want a guide for it.
Oh.
But I'm trying to finish up Star Ocean,
Wait,
which is...
why is nobody here now? I thought I was in the right area.
Okay.
Star Ocean, Integrity, and Faithlessness.
So you're
That's a heck of a name.
Yeah. And
I really like the name.
I've pretty much almost beaten the story. I got to the last boss. I have no idea why it's called Integrity and Faithlessness.
Did you not make it here, Greg?
I did not. I just got shanked, I guess.
So on this perilous midnight journey you made us do, I'm the only one who made it.
Apparently.
Well, you gonna keep trying to run, or do you want to just fast travel?
I did find a baseball bat though, so.
Well, what's your initial view of I Am Setsuna if you played it, Greg? And then we'll close on that.
Oh, I haven't played it. I was just saying it's out.
Okay, well, hopefully we will have something to say about that next time, and by we, I mean Greg and or Jared. And Jared, you must be happier than insert happy idiom here to be writing I Am Setsuna, right? Because you wanted to write about that.
I mean, I wasn't thrilled about it right away, but I'm not going to say no to it.
Yeah, well, they're paying you monthly. There are worse things to get paid for the next month and a half than Star Ocean and I Am Setsuna, right?
Yep.
Yep. Witcher 3 and Deus Ex for me, and then Final Fantasy 15. So, that'll be it for this podcast today. This was a really fucking long one because we had everything in the world to talk about. Hopefully we will not go another month so we don't have to sit here this long. But it is Taco Tuesday, which essentially we missed, and now it's Wednesday. So we will get off here because I want to eat motherfucking tacos. And we have nothing to talk about, I think, right? We're good? We're done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're good.
It is hot as balls in here, and we've had the AC off, and my man boobs are just sweating all over. It is unseemly.
You actually have access to an AC. I had to turn off I had to unplug my mic for a while and turn on the AC unit. That's why I got super duper quiet.
Oh, is that what you did? Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Tried to yell it through the walls so that you would understand.
So it's even hotter in there, so let's get Rebecca out of her oven, because I'm sure her boobs are all sweaty too, which is not attractive, despite what you basement knuckle draggers might think. And, yeah, that'll be it for episode 11 of the 3G podcast. Hopefully you will catch us next fucking Tuesday, 2 weeks from now. Next Tuesday, 2 weeks from now. That doesn't make sense. 2 weeks from now,
yeah,
Tuesday.
That doesn't make any sense.
Tuesday after next.
Tuesday after next. There, Rebecca says it right. I should have her still on the way out. But this has been HaeravonFAQs, Nathan, whatever you want to call me. And everyone say your goodbyes. We will do this again in 2 weeks, I hope.
Ta-ta.
Alright. Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.